this is an official mechanism to basically confiscate buildings, parks, industries, companies, anyone who was outside of Iran, their properties were seized. People who actually lived in their own apartments, buildings, they inherited from their parents, they would seize that. Right now, the estimate is that about $95 billion is worth the assets of Setat, which is entirely controlled by Khamenei. Actually, Khamenei appoints the head of the Setat. And then you have the Mossad Foundation, as the name says, oppressed. It's supposed to help the oppressed, but it is one of the largest conglomerates in Iran with huge amount of assets. Astana Quds Razavi, which is in the Khorasan province, my own hometown, they own just about anything from agriculture, dairy products, land, parks, gardens, roads, industry. And it's a huge operation, and it's entirely controlled by the supreme leader. Right now they appointed, after the death of Tabassi, they appointed Ibrahim Raisi, who was appointed by the supreme leader as the head of the Astana Quds Razavi. So he's totally dedicated to Khamenei. Shahid Foundation, actually an MDOT committee. Both of them are actually already, they have done a lot of funneling of money to terrorism in Lebanon and other places. They were both designated under Executive Order 13224 by the President as being engaged in terrorism. Yet they have huge amount of money in their pocket. Then you have the Islamic Revolutionary Guards Cooperative Foundation. It's a huge operation that run entirely by the Revolutionary Guards, and they own from industries from auto industry to, and we have a long list of it. I don't want to go through all of that. We have a detailed list of what they actually own in the book. Khatam al-Anbiya Construction Headquarters, another entity owned by the Revolutionary Guards. Khatam al-Anbiya Construction Headquarters is perhaps the largest construction company in the entire Middle East. Almost all of the major contracts of the government goes with no bidding or anything, goes directly to Khatam al-Anbiya. And this was created right after the end of the Iran-Iraq War in 1989. And these were basically the mechanism that the regime had during the war, the engineering part of them. And about 30% of the engineering brigades of the IRGC during the war, that after the end of the war, they turned them into this phenomenon, Khatam al-Anbiya Construction Headquarters. And